Hi lootbags. The first time you enter World vs. World can be daunting, so I've set out to make this simple overview of things you should know, be aware of, and it might even help you get a better start than most new players have when they first venture into the borderlands of the mists. If you end up liking the video, make sure to click the thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment. As always, remember there are chapters on the timeline and in the description if you want to jump to a specific part of the video. Before you enter World vs. World, you want to make sure that you have reached level 80. If you enter below level 80, you will be scaled up, but this does not mean you're like the other level 80 players. When you get scaled up, you will have overall lower stats than the other players, and it will put you at a severe disadvantage, especially as a new player. So pull through on the leveling and make your way to level 80. As you start playing more World vs. World, you'll also get tomes of knowledge that you can use in the future to level up other characters in case you want to multi-class. After you reach level 80, make sure that you get a proper build for your character. Your PvE build is not going to cut it, and just like getting upscaled in your level, using a PvE build will put you at a severe disadvantage. As a new player, I would recommend you start out running with Zergs. These are large groups of players running together, usually identified by a commander tag. The Zerg meta is different from roaming, where you're usually just yourself and maybe a friend or two, so the build needs to be appropriate for how you want to play in World vs. World. As for the gear itself, then most build websites will show the gear in Ascended quality. This is the optimal gear to run, but it is not required if you're just starting out and still working on your first set of Ascended. If that is the case, then get the right gear but in exotic quality. This is much cheaper and much easier to get. You can literally buy it straight off the trading post. So, where should you go to find your build? As of this video, the go-to place for large-scale World vs. World builds is Guild's 2 Mists. I have left the link in the description for you. If you want an up-to-date place to find links to build websites, then go to my Twitch on twitch.tv/reddish and type !builds in chat. My chatbot will give you a nice list of websites to check out. There are multiple maps in World vs. World, so which one should you choose to go to? And are there any differences in the map you choose to go to? There are 4 types of maps: Eternal Battlegrounds, the Borderlands, Obsidian Sanctum, and Edge of the Mist. Obsidian Sanctum is a PvP jumping puzzle, so most of the time that is not really the place you want to go if you want to play World vs. World. Edge of the Mist is an extra World vs. World map. Not many people play it anymore, and it's kind of detached from your own World vs. World matchup, so I wouldn't recommend going there either. These days, it's mostly used for the arena that it has, which is where people usually do organized guild versus guild fights. Now, the interesting maps. There are 3 Borderlands, each team color in your match has one. They're built in a way that one team has their spawn in the top and 2 other teams spawn in the bottom. If a Borderland is your team's color, then it will be known as your home Borderland. Also know that the red Borderland has a different map than the blue and the green Borderlands. The Borderlands are not where I would send you as a new player though. Eternal Battlegrounds is the perfect place for a new player to start if you ask me. If there is not a lot of action on a certain day, this is most likely the place where you will find content. Eternal Battlegrounds is also laid out in a way where all servers have their own corner they spawn in, and there is a big castle in the middle, Stone Mist Castle. Eternal Battlegrounds is also known for having a more casual side of the player base in World vs. World, making it a bit more new player friendly. In the end, you can pick any of the Borderlands or Eternal Battlegrounds to go to, especially if you're just looking for a commander and to join a squad. Most servers in the game have a Discord or TeamSpeak server. These servers are where you can get in contact with other people on your server, join their public squads on voice comms for a more coordinated World vs. World experience, and potentially even finding a World vs. World guild to join. This is a very big part of the community that goes on in World vs. World, so I highly recommend you find yours. This can easily be done by joining a World vs. World map and then asking in team chat for an invite link or server info. To access team chat, simply type /T before a message in the chat. It might be that before you can fully access the Discord or TeamSpeak, that you have to do a verification. How this is done can vary from server to server, but it usually means you have to get an API key and send it to a bot on the server. I had left a link in the description to where you can generate an API key. To keep it short, then an API API key allows people to read the information on your account without having to log into the game. Don't worry, they cannot change anything on your account, they can only read information. These API keys are used to verify that you are indeed on the correct server in the game. As mentioned earlier, I do recommend you join large squads earlier on, as you learn World vs. World. This will be a way more forgiving experience for you. This also means you have to find someone to play with, and the first thing you can do is ask in team chat if any public squads are running at the moment. You can also jump on your server's Discord or TeamSpeak to see if anyone is in any of the voice channels. If there are no public squads at the moment, then asking on the Discord when there will be one next time is a great way to start getting involved in the community. I do want to quickly add that when you do find a commander, then make sure to stick close to him or her, since that will help you survive much better. Trust in your commander and it will be a much smoother experience overall. Now all you have to do is start playing World vs. World. But as you might see from all the guides that I have made so far, then World vs. World has a lot of things that need answering. I would therefore, as my last point on this list, recommend that you do not shy away from asking questions. It does not matter if you ask them in map or team chat, here in the comments, or in your server's Discord, or on my Discord. Most players will be happy to help out a new player. After all, it's always nice to see the game mode grow. That just means more people to play with and against. World vs. World is not as scary as it may seem, and I hope this video helped you get a bit more comfortable about joining us for the first time. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like it, click the thumbs down. I'm Reddish. I stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays over on Twitch TV/Reddish.